The little-known story of the Navy women codebreakers who helped Allied forces win WWII. To view the full article, click the first link in the description below. But for all its recognition, it wasn't the only facility that cracked the code of the German secret messages. In fact, the U.S. had a Bletchley Park of its own right in Washington, and it was women volunteers who historians say did much of the heavy lifting it took to decipher the enemy's cryptic language. Judy Parsons is a mother, grandmother and great-grandmother who worked as a codebreaker for the U.S. Navy during World War II. One of those women is Judy Parsons, a 99-year-old former Navy lieutenant and school teacher now living in the suburbs of Pittsburgh. There's a bit of a misnomer, in that Bletchley Park is often discussed as the primary center where German codes and ciphers were being broken down, said Cmrd. David Kohnen, a historian at the Naval War College. In fact, after 1943, most of that work was being done in Washington, D.C., at Nebraska Avenue by waves like Judy. Today, Parsons is a mother, grandmother and great-grandmother. But back in 1942, she was a recent graduate of the Carnegie Institute of Technology, now Carnegie Mellon University, eager to do her part to help the country. Sexism is still a very real impediment facing women in workplaces of all kinds, including the military, and many of the barriers blocking women from pursuing their careers stood even taller at the time of World War II. After graduation, Parsons, who went by her maiden name Potter at the time, took a job with the Army's Ordnance Department, where she worked to supply U.S. forces with ammunition. But one day, something in the newspaper caught her eye. The Navy was accepting women volunteers to attend its officer training school. That appealed to me a great deal, so I applied and I was accepted, Parsons said. An oath of silence. After completing her officer training in 1943, Parsons was sent to Washington, where she was brought to a seminary campus on Nebraska Avenue that the Navy had converted into a military intelligence headquarters. When she viewed the full article, click the first link in the description below.